I'm
Hello.
here today with Eric and Tina from Raney Ridge. I met them at the Ozark YouTube meetup in Missouri. Welcome in Simply Jan Homestead, P&J's Homestead Adventure, and Follow Alaska.
Hello, everybody.
And welcome in, Heather. How are you? So yeah, it was really cool to be able to meet some new channels that I didn't know, and you're one of my favorite ones that I got to meet. So,
thank you.
Yeah, I'll wait a couple minutes before I start the questions. Get a few more people in here, and if some of my friends will share this on their community tab, get a few more people in here. That would help. That would be awesome. So, is that like a picture in your background there?
No, it's outside. We're out in the yard.
Are outside?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. you just can't tell. I mean, you could tell mine's fake. Because this is my kitchen.
No, we're out in the front yard.
Yeah, that's cool. I wanna start doing Hello Grow Big TV. I want to start doing my lives in my craft room, but I don't have good enough lighting in there yet, so I have a little more work to do. But I've been trying to clean it too, because it was like a decluttering huge mess. We had some company come in the summer, and we just like threw a bunch of ministry stuff in there, and it just stayed that way. I couldn't even get in there to get envelopes.
I know.
So finally, I started working on it. I cleared the path. I took everything out of the closet, threw away things, and donated some things back into the ministry. It was my daughter's closet at one point, and she's gotten big and gone on with her life. So anyway, so now it's all ministry, but I had to take all the craft stuff out of there too, so that I could have all the ministry stuff together. So I'm trying to get all this stuff out of the guest room so I can make it nice and neat. Hello, the unknown knows best. BY. I don't know how to. I'm trying to separate those words. The unknown knows by Voivod. How about the unknown knows? There you go.
There you
go. Those are all words I can understand. Sorry. I'm trying to figure that word out, and I can't figure it out.
Voivod. I had no clue.
Yeah, that's fine, Joe. Thank you for coming in to support. Yeah, if you type the word dolphin, it'll drop your link in the chat. And I already have today's guest pinned at the top of the chat. I'm going to go ahead and start with some questions. Okay. So how long have you?
We're a little nuts. So
have you had your first? Is this your very first interview?
Yes.
Like ever? Oh, that's cool. I'm glad I got to be first. How long have you had your YouTube channel?
Since
it'll be a year in August.
Yeah, September, August.
Yeah. My YouTube anniversary for my ministry channel is August 10th. So I'm trying to get that channel monetized by August 10th. I don't know if that goal is too far away, but right now I'm at 2230, so 2,230 watch hours.
Awesome.
So getting there.
Yeah.
Why did you guys decide to start your YouTube channel?
That was her.
We watch YouTube all the time, and it's like, you know what? Let's try it.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to say anything, so why not? Try something new and fun.
I'm like, okay.
And he thought I was crazy, which,
Yeah, I thought my family would think I was crazy too when I said I wanted to do it. I was like, I don't know if I want to tell them. They're going to laugh at me. Like, you're too old to be some kind of YouTube creator or something. But there's lots of other people my age doing it too. So all of us, there's a whole age group of us there. Mm-hmm. I suppose there's a group of younger folks doing it too, like your daughter. But of course, I don't know all those people. They're like, you're too old. We're going over here.
That's what we hear. They're old people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know what she's thinking. So when you very first started watching YouTube, before you had your channel, what was like one of your favorite channels that you watched, that you followed?
Probably John Malecki. He's a woodworker.
Woodworker, yeah.
Yeah.
You did see some woodworking on your About page. I read it earlier today. Do you guys do a garden?
I have a little teeny tiny garden.
A little teeny tiny garden?
Behind the tree.
Okay. Yeah. Well, every little bit helps, you know.
If
you have lettuce and tomato, you can make yourself a salad. Unfortunately,
lettuce.
They never do at the same time. You get lettuce, and then months later you get tomato. So why can't you have lettuce, tomato, carrots, and all the stuff all at one time? That just drives me crazy. Hello, 38 Homestead. Welcome in.
3B. They're on ours. Hey guys.
Oh, it's 3B. Oh, 3B. I thought it was an 8.
Yeah. They're a pretty good channel, and they've actually got some really good content. So.
Oh, I'll have to go by and check them out. Yeah, I don't know that one. Let me write it down real quick.
One channel, they look very young too. Must be nice.
3B, not 8B.
Some awesome content.
Okay. All right. I asked my friends if they had some questions. I was about 2/3 away from the questions, and I was like, I need help just on the last few. How many YouTube meetups have you guys been to?
2. We went to Tin Killer and then Ozark, there where we met you. She was going to go to the Ozark meetup, but she got sick. I had to work
the Ozark, the
Arkansas. I got my sick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that video this morning where y'all were talking about how y'all were going to go, but then she wasn't feeling well and you had to work or something. So you just...
I was actually feeling a little better, but with the stomach bug, I didn't want to run the risk of sharing it with everybody.
Yeah, I understand that. Definitely. Yeah, I remember you guys doing your live, your live at the meetup, and it was really fun. Your live, Jan's live. It was cool just to participate and have all those people in there, and you could be like on the live while you're watching it live. So that's kind of cool.
It was kind of cool, wasn't it?
I should have did one kind of like that. That seemed like it was really fun. What kind of animals do you guys have on your property?
Dogs, cats, deer, turkey, coyotes, maybe occasional bear or cougar.
Yeah, that's cool.
We work full time, so we're planning on getting animals though. Just slow and steady.
Yeah, I remember when we went to the meetup, like as we were traveling to Jan's house or home from Jan's house or whatever, there was lots and lots and lots of deer, like everywhere. We saw probably like 14, 15 deer just in one trip. It was crazy. Hello, Addie, Crazy Crafter Adventures. I finally got to meet Addie at the meetup. That was cool.
Right? Yeah.
Took over the live. So for the people in the chat that don't know you, tell us something about your channel.
Well, we initially started out as going to just be basically woodworking, and then she squirreled, and I drug me along with her. So we do a little bit of everything. I
get a little squirrely now and then.
She gets very squirrely. We're not a homesteading channel per se. We just kind of just do whatever. Like I said, primarily we started out as woodworking, and then it just kind of developed. So we just do a little bit of everything, just cutting firewood, just whatever tickles her fancy or whatever she tells me we're doing that day.
Depends on how I wake up.
Yeah, that's why I left mine as a really broad category, Gail's Southern Living. So that's really broad. There's no, that's before I knew. When I started out, I was following prepping and gardening channels. Homesteading kind of came a little bit later. So but I don't actually live in the country. I live in just a small city, and I have it's all the way around, but I do have chickens. I have chickens and cats and fish. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Do you guys have any plans for your channel for this year? Like building anything? Or, what's that?
Just keep pushing forward.
Keep pushing forward. Do you have any goals like to get monetized or try to get more
Well,
watch
that's kind of a
hours.
long range goal, but we're
Yeah.
having a blast doing it. And like I said, it's a long time before we ever get to retire. So we just have fun along the way.
Yeah, we like to get monetized. We're still a little ways away, but
Yeah.
we're just kind of keep trugging along, just kind of doing what we're doing, just
Yeah.
kind of see where it takes us.
It'll happen. Pretty much anybody who has the goal to do it, if they also are motivated enough to keep going, they'll eventually reach it. Of course, it is the cheapest job in the whole world because it doesn't even pay minimum wage. You're working 10 hours a day, commenting, watching videos, listening to lives, running your watch later list. I mean, making your own videos, having to buy the stuff to, like, if you're going to make a dish or you're going to plant something in the garden, you got to buy stuff. So, I mean,
you got to record it.
Yeah.
He goes out because he has a rotating schedule and which he works longer days, but he has more days off than I do. And I come home and he's done something. He's like, see what I did? I said, did you record it? No. How are we going to make videos if he doesn't record anything?
I'm a bad YouTuber.
Yeah, you just gotta put it on and then go back and do your editing later. You could edit out where you said a wordy word or picture boogers or whatever you did that you weren't supposed to do. You can go back and cut that out. Yeah, I don't cut everything out. I cut some things out, like if I sneeze or burp or one time I was making a squash casserole, and in the middle of the video, I went to take some shredded zucchini from a bowl into the pan, and I just started cracking up laughing hysterically and could not stop. Started trying to talk again and kept going and finally stopped and controlled my laughing. And my friend said she was at work. She was watching my video and she's like, yeah, you're just going along cooking and I'm just listening while I'm working. And all of a sudden you start laughing and I have to go back and watch to figure out why are you laughing. And I left it in because it made it more interesting and more funny. So I left it right down in there. You two people don't make money. No, we do not make any money, Addie. Hello, Natasha with the Budget Preppers.
Yeah, I think it's just cost us more money than
I know. And then if you count stickers and YouTube meetups, and if you're going to give away a t-shirt, oh yeah, it's crazy.
And then it's like, oh, I want one of that channels, and I want one of that channels, and it's like,
I know. It's a good thing I didn't go to any that were big enough that actually were selling stuff. I did buy one of Jason's t-shirts he had. My hubby's calling, and this is the same time I go live every week. So I don't.
We don't go live every week. We try to do every other week, which this Saturday will be our week. So, like I said, with him with a rotating schedule at work, and so we do every other Saturday.
Yeah. So he does woodworking. What kind of hobbies do you have? I know you don't have a lot of time.
I do woodworking too.
I do woodworking too? Oh, both of you do it. That's cool.
Yep. Woodworking. I like to, the paint pouring. I love doing that
Oh, that's fun. I did try that one time. But I tried it on kind of a cheap Dollar Tree type canvas. So I decided I'm going to do it again. And next time
I started trying on cardboard.
It concaved because it was a cheap. So what I'm going to do next time, I'm going to do another dirty pour, but I'm going to do it. I think this time I'm going to do it on a slab of wood that I can just hang on the wall after. That way it won't, bend or anything when I get too much paint on it.
I've actually done like charcuterie boards and then epoxied over them.
Oh, that would be neat.
Yeah, they turned out
that
pretty
would
neat.
Be so cool.
I don't think I have any of those yet.
I'm gonna have to look for one. Next time I go to Hobby Lobby.
I may have some pictures of it, but I think I gave that one. There was a benefit dinner, and I took it for an auction item. So here lately, we took stuff to the meetups. We donate for auctions for benefits and stuff like that.
I'd like to make something to maybe take to the next meetup we go to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how long have you guys been married?
26 years.
Wow, that's a
the
while.
16th was our 26th anniversary.
It's good. I
A
just
long
turned 29.
years. Sorry,
I'm
dear.
on,
I
I'm
love
on
you.
9 myself, so that's not
It's like
that's
50.
not
Uh,
bad. How many kids do you have? I got to meet one of them.
She's
Yeah.
our baby.
Mhm.
She's the baby. Okay.
Then we have a son who's
24.
24. And then an older daughter. She's 29.
Yeah.
And then she's got 2 little boys, our grandsons.
Oh, that's cool.
Then we've got my nephew, which we practically raised him, and we pretty well claim him as our own. And then he's got a little girl. We claim her as our granddaughter. So,
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I have a daughter who's now engaged. She's getting married at the end of June. So
grandbabies are
maybe
way
in a
better
few
than your own
years.
kids.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. It'll be so cool. And yeah, they actually met when they were about 7 or 8 years old in Sunday school. And he's pretty much the pastor's grandson. But we just went to this band banquet, and they were sitting right next to each other. And my hubby looks over and he says, "Oh, Nathan's here, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "They're dating now." He goes, "No, they're not. They're just friends. They've known each other forever." I said, "No, they're dating." And then just probably a week or so after that, she told him that she was dating him. So,
Well, not my own, but I did marry the pastor's son. So we grew up 50 miles apart and never met each other till well, you wasn't even quite 20 yet, were you? I was, 20. I'm a little older than him. I never hear the end of it. I know. I
hello,
was
Taz
20.
Adventurous, my hubby.
Devil's right.
Devil's right. What did I miss that he said that? Oh, yeah. He was probably calling to say he was headed home. But yeah, he forgot. He forgot that I was live. I don't know what he meant by the devil's right part. How would the devil be right? Come on.
Always right.
Taking that out of context, I have no idea what that means. So I know what state you live in, but tell these guys where you live.
Missouri.
Lives in Missouri. So it seems like Missouri's like the hub where everybody lives. I mean, I know lots of channels in Missouri.
Mhm.
Like that seems to be the place where a lot of YouTubers are.
Yeah, it worked out pretty good for us because we was talking. We had Jason from White Rock and Homestead and Eric from Tilted K up here earlier, and we was kind of like smack dab in the middle between going to like 10 Killer and then the Ozark meet up at Palm de Terre, and then if she would have been able to go to the Arkansas one,
Because we're right in the corner of, our 4-state area. Yeah, we're right smack.
Everything. Are y'all planning to go to Pinecone Fest?
yes.
Yeah, we are too. I didn't know we were. My husband got to talking with Tony from Our Cabin in the Woods, and somehow Tony talked my husband into going. So I don't know. We were just walking out of there, and he goes, "Oh yeah, we're going to go to Pinecone Fest." I'm like, "What? I thought we were just going to one per year." I said, "Are you officially hooked now?"
Yeah, after the last two and listening to everybody talking about the Pinecone Fest, it's kind of, we decided, yeah, we're definitely going to go to that one. So,
yeah,
we had a great time at 10 Killer because there was all kinds of people. But I think they were both fun. It was more relaxing at the one in Missouri.
I think so too. I feel like
you sit and visit, and yeah, it was a great
talk to people and get to know them. Like I could tell you something about each of the people that I met from there, as opposed to at Pinecone Fest. I don't feel like I got it, but I did try to. I'm not like I appear to be very outgoing right here, but if there were all these people standing in front of me, I'd be like, not quite as outgoing. But I mean, I did okay. I mean, when you were sitting next to me and Addie was in front of me and her sister, and I think the Gillums were over here and somebody else was over here. But anyway, we had this whole group, and I really enjoyed the conversations. Just talking, and met lots of good ladies. So last week I had Carol from the Rambling Peach, and I got you guys set up. I still want to set up Linda, but I don't think she's ever gone live before. So
I love her channel. Yeah, we actually started. I met her, and then there's a few others. It was before Christmas. I can't. Paragon Ridge Ranch did the baby cow contest, and I did it, and Linda and Val with Val's Southwest Living with Val. I like her channel too. Go check her out.
Yeah, I've been following her maybe a month or two. Like I'm brand new to her channel. I want to say I found her from like Living My Best Life at 60 from Echo. I want to say I found her from them.
So
yeah,
I found her from Val.
Yeah, so that's and I did the opposite. That's funny. So I noticed
that she does all that work on her own. I mean, she ain't got nobody filming for her. She sets it up, and she's a hard worker.
Yeah. There's a lot of hardworking women on YouTube. Hello, Kristen, Bella's Whisper Farmstead. Welcome in. Yeah, that comment my husband made, he didn't make that comment. That was like a voice thing. The voice.
Gotcha. Sort of like autocorrect. It always is like,
yeah. Of all the things for it to say, and I was sitting here puzzled by since when is the devil right? What? He thinks he's right, but he's not right.
Yeah, so we have a small town here in our county that I had to run to today, and the name is Lanigan, and every time I would type it in, it kept autocorrecting to lasagna. And it's why am I texting him about lasagna?
Lasagna, that sounds good. So I noticed you guys do woodworking. What kind of things do you guys build?
We do a lot of epoxy work, do river tables and stuff. I pretty much gave away all of my charcuterie boards with the epoxy in them, but like I said, make little cutting boards. We carve out spatulas, spoons, different little things like that.
I've got a senior coffee table right now that I'm redoing. And then we've got dog just jumped through our screen door. Sorry. Anyway.
Let's see, 2 years ago, I built a walnut river table with on a, I always forget words, Singer sewing machine stand that we donated for our county does Shop with a Hero. And we raffled it off to raise money for that. So then we're still working on your cedar table. It's a coffee table. It's going to be pretty.
That's neat. My sister and her husband, they do the wood burning thing. So that's kind of, that looks neat.
Like the, what do they call that?
I don't know.
Where the electric, where they put the nails and they put the electric to it. I can't think of what it's called.
I think it's a tool. It's a burning tool. And
she's talking about wood burning.
They make, I think they make designs with it, but yeah, they might do something kind of like that too. Webs. What the heck is the Web's Web? Well, I'm guessing they're talking about the World Wide Web.
Web's Web is where it lists all the
lives. Yes, that's right. I've been meaning to go check that out and figure out how to get my channel on there. You know, because I'm doing this live once per week, and I'm doing 2 lives, technically 3 lives with Broken Hearts Ministry, because I'm trying to get it monetized. So I'm going live Monday with Jamie and Tina, on Wednesday with just Tina, and on Friday by myself, but sometimes I'll invite people up with me. So 3 lives a week. Hardcore. But I'm trying to get that channel monetized for the ministry.
Yeah.
That'll be cool. So working on that. Hope we'll see. I'm trying to get it going. We'll see how it works out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I saw where y'all were showing Elk Creek Is that close to your house? How far
Oh,
away?
Elk River. Yeah.
Elk River.
What, 6 miles into town?
Yep.
But I work just down the road from it, and we stop in there on our lunch break. Well, not lunch break, but we go do rounds, me and the girls in my office, and we always kind of stop in there.
Oh, like walking for exercise at
A
lunch?
little bit. That one we usually drive if we're into the store or something to grab lunch. But yeah.
Thank you, Addie. Yeah, I saw that. Did you guys actually have flooding when all that flooding was going around your area? Did y'all have some flooding over there?
Mm-hmm.
When I came back from the meetup, we had some pretty drenched areas of the yard and some things that kind of, I don't know, kind of got a little, we had some effects of it in our yard. I mean, it wasn't major, but we did have some.
Everybody, said, "Oh, that flooding looks bad." It's like, that's nothing. 5 or 6 years ago, it was up into the bathrooms, which I turned around and showed the bathrooms on the video. It was like this high from the roof.
Oh yeah, I heard you say that in the video that it was close to the top of the bathrooms or whatever, and I was like, the bathroom? What?
Yeah. Like I said, last 10 or 15 years, we've had some serious flooding around here, but luckily we're up on top of the hill and we don't get it here.
Here's a question for both of you, but I want you to both give your own answer. So if you could go anywhere you wanted to, and you didn't have to worry about money or anybody watching your animals, where would you go?
Ireland.
Ireland.
I'd like to go to Hawaii.
I
like the warm.
I like both of those answers. Both of those are on my list. Actually, Ireland, because Ireland doesn't look like it would be hostile. You know what I mean? It looks so peaceful. I mean, I don't know if it is, but, and then Hawaii, I've always wanted to go to Hawaii too. That's always been on my list.
Said money's no object. Yeah.
Money's no object. And I have to add in and not worry about your animals because because I've asked the question before I added that, and people were like, well, the animals. I'm like, no.
Oh, we just leave the kids
you
here.
You have a professional watching your animals. Where are you going? Come on, don't let that hold you back.
I never really got to travel a whole lot, so yeah, it'd be kind of cool to go places.
Some people say that they wouldn't go anywhere. I'm like, what? I love to travel. I love to come home and sleep in my own bed, but I like to travel too. I do like to travel, but I do miss my own bed.
Yes.
Like, did you stay in that cabin over there? What's that?
Did you stay at the cabins at Pomme de Terre?
We stayed in cabins, but not at the cabins where y'all were. No. We stayed at some cabins.
Our little cabin was great
on Pomme de Terre. But I wanted one with a bathroom.
That would have been nice.
Quick in the morning. Bathroom, a kitchen, a shower, a microwave, air conditioning.
Kind of went where they went.
Yeah. Now we had to drive like, I think, it would have been quicker, but we had to drive around, how you got to drive around everything there. But it probably took 15 minutes to get there from our cabin to where it's at. So it really wasn't bad. Right. So, but yeah, I was like, there's no way I'm getting up in the middle of the night using that vaulted toilet and walking by myself. No, even if I had to do it, he'd have to get up and go with me every time because I'm not one about.
That's why I said I wasn't opposed to peeing in the woods, but then he convinced me there was probably game cameras out. It's like, yeah, never mind.
Ooh.
Like, yeah,
I know people were doing that there. I'm not talking any names here, but some people. And I mean, in the middle of the night, rather than to walk, because it's a ways from where we were sitting.
I kept making the comment we needed to take a bucket.
When you're half asleep, I mean, not cool. And there's weirdos in the world. This world is not like it was. Yes, weird people out there. Yeah, I mean, I do believe in God's protection, but yeah, I don't want to be wandering around at night. Do you guys join into any collaborations with your channel?
We did.
We've done one.
Yeah, we did a fishing collaboration with 9 Acre Family Farms.
The angler one?
Yeah.
Angler April or April Angler, because I screwed it up on the video and said it backwards.
It happens. We all do this. We all make mistakes.
I'm a little scatterbrained anyway.
Yeah, I have my moments. And no matter how, sometimes I do okay. Other times I try really hard to do okay, but I like mess things up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I try so hard, but it's just like, my phone's dead and my laptop's dead and the fish tank's going crazy, making noise. And I left off an ingredient that I need. I mean, I do all kinds of crazy stuff in my videos. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm an imperfect being. To watch Gail Southern Living, you have to just expect my imperfection because I am not perfect.
Me, yeah, I am way far from it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I tell him I'm nuts, and he says normal. It's like, but normal's boring. How fun would it be to just sit with somebody that's boring all the time?
Yeah, I like meeting different people and hearing different perspectives, and even if the perspective is totally different from yours, I like to hear kind of like why did they think that, and
Right.
just to see how somebody else's mind thinks.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I saw a comment. Okay.
Ghillie Suit was watching us.
I went to I dared my husband to put on our Santa Claus costume and go to Walmart. So he said, if I'm going, you're going with me. So
yeah, you got to record it.
Yeah, I had to record it and take pictures and stuff. There were little kids pulling on his pants. Hey, Santa. And then I want to say we got some candy canes and we were handing out candy canes. And he knows the manager at the store there. So she just made it a big thing or whatever. Hello, Susan, the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. Hello, Jennifer Ocean Homestead. Jimmy was
one of our deputies.
Welcome in.
Gruff and the typical deputy. And then come Christmas time for our shop with the hero, he puts on the Santa suit and you'd never realize it was the same person. His wife comes up as Mrs. Claus, and yeah, they're awesome. So
my mom used to have a store where she worked at Hobby Lobby and she used to make really pretty things, and she had this store for a while, and I bought the Santa Claus suit to kind of advertise and try to get some people in when she was very first starting. And so my younger sister was helping me, and we were just cracking up laughing, and I was putting on the suit, and putting my hair back, and it was tickling me, and we were trying to, I was thinner then, so I was trying to stuff pillows in the belly, and make me look chunky. And I mean, it was hilarious. But yeah, I wore that Santa Claus costume. I have pictures of it somewhere. I don't know where, but it's hilarious. But we had
pictures of you in the suit one time.
I didn't have to be embarrassed because nobody knew who I was. I mean, most people will probably assume it's a man in the costume, first of all. So there's no way anybody would know it was me. So I just waved and had a good old time.
You betcha.
Because nobody knew who I was. So I just had fun with it. Okay, so Critter Creek did your logo. And I noticed there's a raccoon on it. So what is the raccoon for?
My mama loved raccoons, not pets, but statues, pictures. Anytime she found a figurine or anything with a raccoon, she bought it. My dad called it the raccoon wall. Down the hallway was all raccoons on there. And like I said, after she passed, and I just loved raccoons. They remind me of my mama.
Oh, my mother-in-law likes raccoons too.
My oldest daughter designed that, which we have coon dogs. So yeah, like I said, and it's something different. Not everybody uses a raccoon.
No, I like it. And see, right after, just recently he did mine. And
I've seen that. I
the
love colors.
significance of the picture is my cat Curly Sue passed away about a month ago. So that I almost cried when I saw it because it's a picture of my baby, you know. And then he, you know, he put the chicken and then the words he put and then the purple. And then there was I had to look at it closer. There was actually a Texas symbol in the background, but kind of in the, you know, the background, the layers and the layers. And he's just really, he's so talented, and he just,
Oh, he is.
he didn't know, but he must have saw, and that actually closely resembles a picture of me holding her right here in the kitchen. That's the exact pose in which I was holding her. So I will forever have that memory of Curly Sue was her name. And so that was really cool that he did that. So I'm planning to get t-shirts for hubby and I to wear to Pinecone Fest, matching t-shirts with that on it. And then I want to get my stickers done by then so I can hand out some stickers of that, you know, thing that he did.
Yeah, we got some shirts ordered with the new logo. We got to do stickers too, with stickers redone with the logo on it. So
yeah, and I actually have some stickers right now that have the this logo right here. This logo right here was created by Trey of the Vineyard Chick, so I'm not planning to change it or anything. But I actually wanted like a t-shirt design, so
yep,
I can't wait to get it put on a t-shirt. So I had to put that in the budget. What is your favorite YouTube channel?
We watch so many. Like I said, we don't watch regular TV anymore.
I know. I'll tell you who asked that question after you answer. I asked my friends to ask.
It's simply Jan Homestead.
It's Jan. That's it. I gave it away. Sorry, Jan.
She's awesome, though. Oh, she's so awesome. It's such a sweetheart.
She is. She's fun.
And ornery.
She's never boring. She's never, ever boring. I mean,
like I said, boring is, or normal is boring.
Yeah, she's never boring. She cracks me up all the time. We actually do the Marco Polo back and forth, you know. And it'll be like crazy. I'll be like crazy bedhead, no makeup, looking crazy, talking away. And like
I don't do that on
she could totally bribe me on this. You know, look at her hair. Look what she looks like here. But she doesn't. I don't think she shares it with anyone. But anyway, I've been looking crazy.
Yes. We love you, Jan.
Has a contagious laugh. She does.
Yes,
and
she does.
a smile to go with it. Yeah.
So, and like I said, the stuff we see at work, there's always hate and fight. Yeah. I don't want that when I come home from work. We've dealt with enough at work.
Yeah, no,
we don't want to. Yeah, we like to cut up and have fun, and
that's good. So. Yeah, hubby and I try to laugh and joke around, and I may not always be able to make the jokes I want to make when I'm in a crowd of people that make me nervous, but when I'm in a crowd of people that I like and I know I like, I'm pretty hilarious. I like to say I'm funny every other day. Maybe it's today, maybe it's tomorrow. Because sometimes people look at me and they laugh, and sometimes they just stare at me with the eyebrows like, what?
I get that a lot.
So that's why I say every other day, because sometimes they just look at me like I'm crazy.
I'm not a quiet person. Everybody, if I go to Walmart or something, if I have to even just kind of yell at him, everybody in the store hears me. So that's one thing we don't have to worry about with YouTube. We don't buy microphones because I'm loud.
Yeah. I mean, I don't buy microphones. I maybe should.
Well, for him, we need one, but yeah.
I haven't had anybody complain about I can't hear you, really. I haven't. The other day on trivia, they were maybe saying they were having trouble hearing, so I just got closer, but most of the time, people don't say that. Do you think going to the YouTube meetups helps your channel?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You feel like it does?
Mm-hmm.
And if you had advice to give someone out in the chat that might be a brand new channel or might listen to this in the replay, from your experience that you have so far, what kind of advice would you give them?
Be you. Do what you like.
Don't worry about is somebody going to see this and not agree? Who cares? Be you.
Yeah.
And
That's
get
right.
out there. And then, yeah, we're supposed to be here, enjoy life.
That's right.
Yeah.
Agree. Be yourself. That's it.
Have a blast along the way.
The people who really, your people, because they say everybody on YouTube who's a creator has your people.
Mm-hmm.
Your people, the ones that are yours, like you the way you are. You're happy, you're sad, you're funny, you're hilarious, you're maybe a little sarcastic occasionally. You might climb up on your soapbox and talk about something. Your people will like you in all 5 or 6 of those circumstances. They'll like you the way you are, because I am a little bit shy, a little bit funny, a little bit sarcastic, a little bit on the soapbox sometimes. I mean, I'm all over the place, and
yeah, it depends on what they record, which personality comes out.
Exactly. Today you have.
So we always say all the time, that's my other personality. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I have that adult ADD. I didn't know it for a long time, but I'll walk around starting stuff and not finishing it.
You're gonna get me in
I'm
trouble.
trying to talk myself into doing it in the first place. I'm like, I literally have this zucchini sitting on my counter that I'm supposed to measure for a video, and it's literally going to sit there until I get that video done, because it's front and center. I will not move it. I have no counter space in the kitchen because there's 2 huge zucchinis sitting there until I get that video done. Because I did the video the other day, because I'm imperfect, and I weighed it, and I was not supposed to weigh it. I was supposed to measure it. So I got to go back and do it again.
When I get started, do something, and like with the woodworking, and then all of a sudden I started watching painting videos, and he's like, what happened to the woodworking? Well, I still do that too, and eventually I'll put them together, and I did. But yeah, I get kind of squirreled. I see a new YouTube video, and it's like,
yeah,
I bet I can do that. I'm going to try it. And he's like, oh boy, here we go again.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, all these crochet channels that I watch occasionally, they have probably from 5 to 20 reps, whips, they call them, work in progress. They have that many going at one time. So if you have 2 or 3, you're doing way better than them. They have a whole tote full of projects, you know. So if that puts it in perspective. Hello, Tina, Laugh at the Piedmont. How are you?
Yeah, we'll be doing one thing, and all of a sudden I come home and we're doing something completely different. And I'm like, I thought we got to finish this up. And she'll be like, no, we need to do this. And it's like, I can't keep up half the time.
You just need to hurry and get them done faster for me.
Oh. Yeah. If you type Dolphin in the chat, it will drop your link. That's my link drop.
You'll learn how to do that.
Command, I guess. I didn't do it all by myself. I had Double Dog's help on it. I'm not.
He does all the computer stuff.
I'm only like a little bit tech savvy. Like, I can explain simple things like how to put stuff in a playlist, how to make a feature channel, how to do this or that. And by the way, you guys need an all playlist on your channel. I noticed you don't have one.
He has to do the computer stuff.
Yeah, I was talking to.
I'd rather have a tablet and a pencil.
do you? Okay, so Eric, do you know why you need a playlist? Hello, Mona.
I know I need to get them done. I'm not 100% sure why, but I do know I need to get some going.
Well, I wanted to see if you know why, because I'm a why person. I'm more motivated to do something if I know why. So the reason why you need a playlist is so that to gain your watch hours, your friends who are your friends and like you, like me, they want to go and help you out with your watch time. So if you have an all playlist, they can hit play all on the TV, and that sucker can run all day long.
Oh,
They don't have to do anything.
To do. Maybe they'll have to do something.
yeah.
That's what that button's for. So that button, so your friends can help you out. Sifting some soil, welcome in.
See, I'm planning on doing some playlists anyway, since we're not like a niche type channel. We do a little bit of everything. So I know I need to get like the woodworking.
Do one that is all, and then separate like a filing cabinet. You know what I mean? Okay. That way, if somebody's coming for your woodworking, you have that. If you do cooking, put that in one. If you do gardening, put that in one. Your meetups, put that, you could separate it, but you need one with all. And I do not put my shorts in the all playlist because they don't really help you with watch time. So I just put anything that's, over a minute and longer. Every
shorts, that's all I know how to post.
What's that?
I said I do a lot of shorts because that's all I know how to post.
Yeah, well, those help with your new friends on your channel, so they have a purpose too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the long
things I've done that's gotten lots of views is just weird.
Yeah, I know. I tell my friends all the time, if you think it's stupid, it's too stupid to be a short. That's the one to do. And it's not even going to be the one you're proud of that hits the big time. It's going to be something totally stupid. Hello, Adrienne, Indiana Backyard Gardener.
I went to the kitchen at work one day when they was cooking beans, and I literally poured a bowl of beans. That was my first short that made 10,000 views.
I know. My husband has one, and he loves telling a story. So we were doing a barbecue collaboration at, sometime during the summer. And I think he was doing his own thing and I was doing my own thing. So he made a short of him lifting the barbecue top. And all you see is the smoke. You don't even get to the point to see what's underneath it. And that video, that short is done the best of anything. And it literally shows nothing but smoke and a little opening before it's gone. That's the short that hit the big time. My biggest one is one cat kind of hugging the other cat. And I go to pet the other cat when the other one kind of swipes me away. Like, no. And that's the short that did the best. And that was like 37,000 views.
Oh, wow.
So that one deserved it. But there's a lot of stupid ones that did pretty good. And I'm like, why?
Mm-hmm.
They have had three that went over 10,000, but that's about the highest I got so far.
Hit older and start at the beginning. Yeah. I think if you do it on the TV, maybe you can get around it. But on a laptop, it's actually easier to have the play all button there for it. You want to make it easy for people because some people are very impatient. So if all they have to do is click a button and walk away, they'll do it.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
I know there's some people that what was I going to say? Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. I hate that. I totally forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, well, when you're doing someone's playlist, don't forget to have a little bit of volume on there. And I thought everybody knew that, but there was some people who didn't know that the other day. So I just thought I would go ahead and mention that out loud in case somebody
I didn't know that.
You got to have at least a little bit of volume on it.
Huh.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah. Because I don't know how, but somehow YouTube knows when it has a little volume on it. It knows you've got it turned all the way down. I don't know.
Wow.
Some kind of computers are smart, like way too smart.
Yeah.
I have to remember that when I'm at work and trying to watch them quietly.
Yeah, it could be enough to where you can't even hear it. Like, especially if you got a little hearing loss like me, you could have it and you can't even hear it. Like I can play them on a low volume at night and I have the fan in the room because my husband snores really loud. I call the fan the monsoon because it is a huge loud fan, and it drowns out the sound of his, like, even when we travel, like in the cabin, we were in the truck and we were about 30 minutes down the road, and I go, did you bring the monsoon? Did you get the monsoon? He's like, no, oh my gosh. And he was teasing me. He had put it back there.
Tell him he dreams he's a chainsaw.
So yeah, he dreams.
He always snore, but when he's really tired, and I know he's really tired, then he snores. And it used to be me that snored all the time, but I do sometimes still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm giving everybody in the chat, if you don't have an all or everything playlist, do your homework tonight or tomorrow. Go in there and do your homework. I know it sounds like a teacher, but really, when I tell people, I'm telling them in love because it's gonna help them. Because people don't want to work for it. They don't want to come back in there and keep resetting. If they have one button they can hit, they'll hit it, walk away, and that's it.
Definitely working on
a lot of rain going around.
Prices, we're under a tornado watch, so
yeah, I saw your trees move a while ago. It looked like it was a little bit windy.
Mm-hmm. It usually splits and goes around us. Hang on. So yeah, he grew up in Joplin, so we definitely know what tornadoes are like. We're just getting.
Yeah, I lived in Oklahoma City when that big, huge tornado came through, and I was living on the second floor of an apartment building at that time.
Goodness.
And I did not know my neighbors, so I was just sitting there in the bathroom, kind of huddled down, just kind of like praying because I didn't know what else to do. I was like, I'm not going down there to meet my neighbors. Hey, can I come hang out in your house? No. There's a good reason why you should meet your neighbors, though, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not so awkward if you need to go down there to escape the weather. Thank you for coming in, Linda.
Hi, Linda. Jan, did you have the caps on again? I can't see that far away in that little print.
She said, oops, I didn't realize I had the caps on. LOL.
I do that myself, and everybody says, stop yelling. I was like, what do you mean I'm yelling?
Your typing's just matching your voice.
I'm pretty sure my voice is louder than caps.
I don't ever say anything to people because some people are like visually impaired, or if someone's in a car, it's easier to see chat if it's in all caps. Like when I was going to the meetup, I was messing up all the comments. Jan and Heather were like, you're not getting any of this right. You cannot see any. They knew I couldn't see because I kept saying things wrong. I was like, yeah, here I go. Imperfect again. I can't manage to be perfect. So just have to love me the way I am.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm not very computer. Yeah. My captain at work, I holler at him to come fix it every time like I do at Eric. Well, fix it for me.
My hubby fixes certain things, and I can do little things like playlist and feature channel. I mean, I can do little things, make thumbnails, little things like that. But he does, like, if it's a major thing, he's the tech guy there on that.
Like I said, he's got like 5 monitors around, and it's like, I can't concentrate on one, let alone 5 at a time. I couldn't do it.
Wow. Do you guys do any hunting or fishing?
I'm not much of a fisherman. I do a little bit of hunting.
We did fishing for that video. Yeah. I did fishing for the video.
Yeah, we do some fishing. We have the boat, but before we got the boat, we did a lot of fishing just off the pier.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I like to fish when I'm catching fish. He likes to fish no matter what. So that must be a guy thing, because like I want to be there and produce results. Like I want to come home with some fish, but that's not how he looks at it.
See, I like catfishing because I can just throw the line in there and I can just sit back there and drink my beverage and wait for the line to do something. And then I reel it in and throw it back out and try to catch another one. And so.
Yeah. What size cabin are you guys planning to build?
Little one.
I think we're going to do probably like an 18. Probably do like an 18 by 40. Something where we can have enough room for a couple small bedrooms and a bathroom, just a small kitchen, living room. Yeah, well, the one bedroom will be like her craft room / YouTube studio.
Of course, I've got a 40 by 60 shop over there, and it's full.
But
I know I just got through decluttering I got through about half of my decluttering on my craft room.
It's way beyond
decluttering. It's ready. I got it partially done.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, it's way beyond decluttering. We need to take a month off of work and just spend out there, and lots of stuff got to go. I threw a lot of stuff away. I donated some stuff back to the ministry. Some things I just took out of there and put it into the room. So I had to get shelves before I could work on any more decluttering because the stuff in the closet had to go in shelves in the room. So that could be all ministry stuff. So that way it's all, everything in there is ministry related. Mm-hmm. That way I can go in there and fill up my toiletry bags and my food bags for the homeless ministry. So I'm all organized. It feels so good to be organized. Because it was spread out all over my daughter's room in different rooms. And it was so hard to do. And now it's like, boop, 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 just that easy now. And it was just so difficult before. So I'm one of those that I'm a mess. And my coworker, she's all organized. And if I take a day off work, she cleans my desk. And it's like, I can't find anything. I know. It's like, I don't know where it's like, oh, no. I had this pile over here. I know where everything is. And then there's a pile over here. I kind of get messy and then I organize it and it's clean. And then I get messy and then I organize it. I'm kind of like that. I'm like not consistent.
It's a vicious cycle.
That's the truth. Yeah. That's the truth.
Hey,
he comes on just in time to embarrass me. That's okay. It was funny. He does weird things in my videos sometimes. Anytime you see him in there, you don't know what's going to come out of his mouth, what he's going to say, what he's going to do. Like today. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you guys have any questions for me?
No.
I like to give y'all the opportunity to ask me a question after I pegged them at you the whole time. You say you were going to Pinecone Fest, right? Yeah, yes. We are planning to go. Yeah, and we were just told on Saturday, we drove up to Abilene to do the homeless ministry where my mom lives. And we were just told by my mom that she wants to go with us. Oh, cool. So we'll get to meet my mom at this. So she's in a couple of the videos on my Broken Hearts Ministry channel because she's part of the ministry too. So awesome. She's funny. There's one on there that got a whole bunch of views and my mom does something really funny in it. And now everybody calls her feisty now. There. I was like, is that a cat coming through there? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's Bright. That's our male kitty. He's our indoor outdoor kitty. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys coming on and doing an interview with me. It was nice getting to know you guys more. That was fun. You're welcome.
We appreciate you coming. So
yeah, it was an awesome opportunity. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Well, I'm glad I got to be your very first interview on YouTube. Now you got that one under the belt. Hopefully I didn't, somebody made the, I think it might have been Carol, something about being nervous. I was like, I don't make anybody nervous. I'm like so non-intimidating. I think I am. But who knows? Maybe there's somebody out there that finds me scary, but hopefully not. Anyway, I appreciate you guys coming on. Thanks
for having us.
Thank you very much.
So you guys have a good evening, and don't forget that their link is at the top of the chat. If you've not made friends with these guys, go to the top of the chat and click on that link, throw a couple of their videos in the watch later list so it will completely stick, and you'll get to check out their content.
Yeah. Saturday we'll be live at 7.
Saturday.
We go every other weekend, so
okay, that's your regular live time. Okay, I'll try to go by there. And do you have it already set up?
No, I need to work on that.
Well, I just was thinking if you had it already set up, I could put the notification on and maybe it'll beep at me or something. But anyway, I'm glad I have my phone on a little bit of volume because I could hear you texting that you were having problems with the link. So I'm glad I went over there to look, and I was like, oh, there's a message from her. Let me see what's going on. And I probably sent it about 4 times. I was like, this is going to work. This is going to work. I'm going to get this. And I did it from 2 different emails too. So
I said, just remember, if you heard very much, his blood sugar was going low, and when he like drunk. No. So yeah, it's bad.
No, you were just saying something about he needed to eat. That's all I heard. And then he started sticking things in his mouth. So I understand. All right. Thank you guys for coming up.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. Bye-bye, guys.
Have a great day. Bye, everybody.
You too. Okay. Thank you guys for coming in. Hope you enjoyed this interview. Please go by and check out Hello Love the Land Homestead. You came in kind of when I'm ready to leave, but I appreciate you coming in. And I think I didn't say hi to Amanda Dahl earlier. So hello, appreciate all of you guys that are in here. Please go by and check out their link at the top of the chat and make friends with their channel. Bye, guys.